Good evening, ladies, as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena action. You know, Warrior is the class I've played the most, but I actually have fewer Warrior videos than for either of these other classes, and it's been about a couple of weeks since I've done a proper Warrior video, so we're just going to do that. And we're going to start off with an Epic. Ooh, nice. I do love Blood Knight a lot, but I don't think you can pass Gorehowl. That card just wins games. Ascension Shieldmaster, good continuation. And then we got a garbage pack over here. Now, Abomination has been really good against me lately. People have dropped some pretty nice abominations. I think the Ancient Mage is just so awful. We'll try it. We'll try it out. We'll see how it goes. Right here, we'll take the one playable, which is the Kor'kron. And this is a tough choice. These are all really good cards. I'm beginning to appreciate Ironfur Grizzly more and more. But the Blue Guild Warrior is, reach and removal. So is Heroic Strike. So do you take Blue Guild Warrior over Heroic Strike? No, I think I'll take the Heroic Strike. There are times when Heroic Strike is worse. Obviously, if you just need a minion to play on the board, the Blue Guild Warrior is better for that because it sticks around. If you have a weapon in your hand, Heroic Strike can sometimes be awkward because it uses up your hero's attack, but still I think it's overall the better card and it's nice to have some removal. Fiery War Axe, pretty much never pass on that. And this is interesting. We could take a good 2-drop, well, okay 2-drop, the Ooze, or we could take this Argent Squire. We'll take the Squire, I think that's better. And it's nice to have some 1-drops. Alright, so the Arcanite Reaper, I guess my luck with weapons is continuing. We have Fiery War Axe and Gorehowl already. Here's an Arcanite Reaper. I think that is better than Rampage, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to try to keep a lid on the weapons, though. We'll take a Wolf Rider for some more removal / reach. Jesus H! We get another Gorehowl. Well, that's tricky. So what you could do is you could try to run some kind of an aggro deck, which this is not really shaping up to be, but with everything I have, like apart from the Argent Squire, everything can go at the opponent's face. Well, except for the Ascension, I suppose. And the Abomination, well, kind of. When the Abomination dies, it deals damage to the face. So I could try for some kind of aggro deck and then use Gorehowls basically as kind of miniature Pyroblasts. I mean, the other option is I could take Shield Slam, and then if I get a Shield block later, that would be good, but otherwise, Shield Slam is just junk. Yeah, we'll take the Gorehowl. We'll try for this really kind of aggro approach, see if that works. Well, there's Shield block for my Shield Slam. Taking the Wolf, it's the only playable card. Battle Rage for card draw is tempting. I could take Shield Bearer. This has been good for me in the past, if I'm going to play an aggro type of deck. Especially if I buff it with the Direwolf Alpha. But no, we'll take Battle Rage. Card draw is nice to have, and currently we have none. For that reason, Logic will also take a Gnomish Inventor. Okay, so this is not turning out to be all that aggro-y, but, yeah. Here, I'll take a Cleave over the Weaponsmith. With 2 Gorehowls, a Fiery War Axe, and an Arcanite Reaper, the Wrathly Weaponsmith seems a bit silly. Take a Slam. So I got lots of removal here. Warsong Commander will be nice to have. Second Heroic Strike versus Kor'kron Elite. You know, I've got so much removal. I'm going to take the Elite here, although if I didn't have that much removal, I think the Heroic Strike would have been better. Now, I could take Cult Master here for some more cards. I don't actually have that many minions, though, is the problem. We'll just take a Fen Creeper for some nice blockage. Okay, so this is not really turning out to be that much of an aggressive deck, except that I have all these charged creatures. Got a bit of a 4-mana spike thing. I don't think I want Cleave anymore, because this is too much removal already. I need 3 drops. Do I take Heroic Strike again? No, with so many weapons, God, I just need creatures to play. So we're going to try to focus on creatures here. I will pause to grab this Execute, though, because it's nice to have it out against something large. Slam number 2. I've already got a Slam. Yeah, I'll take a Darkscale Healer. I need minions. I really need some minions. Cruel Taskmaster is great. It's removal and a creature and damage. We have another Epic. Please pause for a moment to appreciate this, because, I mean, Epics, you can go a whole draft without seeing a single Epic. I've already got 2 Gorehowls, and now we're getting a 3rd Epic. I'm going to... Hate Brawl, I just hate that card. We're going to take a Molten Giant. And, let's see. Kobold Geomancer will make Cleave better. It'll make Slam kind of better. You don't really want Slam necessarily to kill the enemy is the issue. And that's it. So we're going to take another Cruel Taskmaster. Oh gosh, wait, there was a Dread Corsair. I should have taken that. Ah, that was silly. With Fiery War Axe, Arcanite Reaper, and 2 Gorehowls, Dread Corsair should be free. That would have been pretty smart. Let's take a Dark Iron Dwarf for some more buffs. I need 3 drops. We can take the stealthy one or the Windfury one. I'll take the stealthy one to try to finish out games. We have actually a 4th Epic. Holy blood-sucking gods. So we could take another Giant to have some endgame, or we could take Blood Knight. It's an early drop, and it'll be good with the Argent Squire. I'm going to take Blood Knight. I feel like this deck has so much charge. So much charge that, and I've already got 1 Giant, a Molten Giant. I don't actually need that much, like, endgame. I just need to, like, deal a little bit of damage to my opponent, and I'm probably going to just be able to burn him out. So that was a bit of a questionable pick, you might say, taking a Blood Knight over the Molten Giant. I think the other questionable pick, perhaps, was the second Gorehowl over Shield Slam. Shield Slam would have been great removal. On the other hand, I got so much removal here that I don't even think I even needed Shield Slam. So yeah, if I can get minions onto the table and deal just a bit of damage to my opponent, I should be able to burn them out most games. I have so many charged creatures and weapons and things, I can just pretty much play this like a burn deck. It's not an aggro deck, I don't think. I don't think you can call this deck aggro, because it's got obviously way too high of a curve. But it is burn. I'm going to keep Slam, even though you'd rather use that in the end game, because if I get a really slow start, then I might need to do this as a 2 mana, 2 damage, and just forgo the card draw. My opponent kept this card. The other cards were mulliganed, and this is a very slow start. I do have a bunch of 2 mana things. Granted, a lot of them are spells, so I'm not in dire shape just yet. Plus, if he does play a 2 toughness minion, then that'll turn on Cleave once he makes a totem. He's going to make a Shield Bearer. This is a bit scary, because at this point, if he actually plays a Flame Tongue Totem, this will become a real powerhouse. Should I slam it just for a card? I'm going to actually slam this thing. It's a bit of a risky move, but what this is doing is it's making it so that if he does play a Flame Tongue Totem after this, I can cleave this guy and he'll die. Now, if he doesn't play Flame Tongue, if he just makes a regular totem or something, then I can just play my minion and be fine. Okay, so the healing totem's a bit unfortunate. That's pretty much the best he could have gotten, that he's going to heal this guy back up. I will now play the Panther, which is quite convenient. That will give me an opportunity to kill the Shield Bearer. Hopefully he doesn't have any incoming Flame Tongues, but I bet if he did, he would have played it previously. Unless he slow-rolled this on purpose so that he could drop a Flame Tongue and have them both be buffed. Let's see if he's got... This is the card he kept, I believe. No, it's a Tauren Warrior. Okay. Well, it's actually fine by me, because what I can do now is kill this Shield Bearer with the Panther. This could have been a Raging Worgen, which would have been very strong, actually, because Raging Worgen would have killed this and Wind Fury would have killed that, so they would have actually stopped him from playing the Tauren Warrior completely. Still, though, I've got a pretty good play. Play Senjin, we killed the Shield Bearer, so we're up a card. I threw away the Slam. I used the Slam as a 2-mana cycle, which is admittedly not very impressive. But again, I was concerned about the Flame Tongue potential. We have next turn the ability to either draw a card off Gnomish Inventor or play Fiery War Axe, kill this thing, and swing for 7. Will I ignore the Healing Totem? I think I probably will. Alright, looks like he's got a Rockbiter weapon here, which will allow him to kill my Senjin off. I know he's going to Hex my Senjin. Fair enough. Well, that does stop him from killing my Panther. Does he have a Rockbiter? What is he? He's going to Rockbiter weapon. He's going to kill the frog. So he used Rockbiter weapon and Hex to kill a frog. That is bizarre. He actually messed up. He should have used the Tauren Warrior to kill the frog and then the Rockbiter to kill the Panther. He just threw away a minion to preserve 4 damage on his face. Okay, this is a newbie. We can tell sometimes by the way people choose to make their plays. 100% guaranteed that this person is new to the game or is bad at the game if they're not new. Which is totally fine. That doesn't mean that Thom is a bad person. It just means he's not good at the game. So the correct play there, if you were going to use Hex and Rockbiter to take out Senjin, which I think was quite suspicious to begin with, the correct play there would have been to just Hex the Senjin, kill the frog with the Tauren Warrior, and Rockbiter the Panther so that your Tauren Warrior gets to live. He's losing a Tauren Warrior for nothing. I have Scarlet Crusader and Blood Knight for the combo, but first, let's take care of business here. I'm gonna kill this guy, I think. How should we kill him? I mean, I can use Fiery War Axe plus the Rogue Strike, Fiery War Axe plus Cleave. Fiery War Axe, Cleave, I don't have enough mana then to do anything else. Lame. I could do this and run it in. That seems kind of silly, though. I could just ignore this and wait to Gorehowl next turn. That's another option. Alright, let's go for it. We'll suck off our Scarlet Crusader. So we just put down 9 power and 7 toughness for 6 mana and 2 cards, which is pretty strong for turn 6. That's like bigger than a Boulder Festoger. He can of course kill the Scarlet Crusader with the Kodo, but then the Kodo will be at 3 health after the Healing Totem heals it. And it's actually kind of really annoying. Well, I'll still kill it with a Fiery War Axe. Maybe save this Gorehowl. I can play Fiery War Axe and Kor'kron Elite. Finally get some damage through. That would be nice. I mean, I've got a lot of damage potential here. This is 6 damage plus 7 is 13, 17. I have 21 damage potential just sitting in my hand if I can get it all to face. Now, it'll take a few turns, but he has another Hex. Okay. Well, it's 2 Hexes. So the Hex, you know, the only removable spell that could have taken out the Blood Knight that he has, and of course he had it. Makes another totem. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Okay, so my girlfriend just typed, cyberbullying is a real thing you need to stop or I'll have to contact law enforcement. For a moment there, I was just like freaked the hell out. I was like, what is that? But then I remembered she told me she was gonna start writing funny things to me in the chat when I was recording, and she gave me like a list of like really hilarious examples, and then she just outdid herself with that one. That was beautiful. I need to take a moment to tell her this. That was amazing. Okay, so, let's moving on. I can Gore Howl to kill the Kodo. However, then the 1/1 kills my Scarlet Crusader. I'm not a super big fan of that. I can play Senjin. That would block the Kodo, the 1/1 totem, but then I can't kill the Kodo unless I use Cleave. Oh, that's annoying. Well, let's do this. This actually holds up. So we'll do this thing. Drop, should I Cleave? Or should I do the Fiery War Axe? Let's do the Fiery War Axe. Seems fine. So we'll use the Fiery War Axe to kill the 1/1. And I'll just take away this healing totem as well. That way, if the Kodo runs into my Senjin, at least it doesn't get killed right back up. Man, I'm having a bit of a difficult time with this Shaman. I guess the Kodo killing my Gnomish Inventor was very strong, and he had 2 hexes, so even though he's playing badly. And a Rockbiter weapon, he's just had really good cards. But I should be at an advantage just because of his poor play. Now here, he can drop a Lightning Bolt or a Forked Lightning, or for 2 mana, I don't know what he could use there. That would make use of spell damage. Seemingly nothing. I guess he could just make a totem. Yep, he's making a totem. So now I really wish I could put Gore Howl and not have this Fiery War Axe, because Gore Howl is the perfect answer to Archmage. Now, Heroic Strike plus Fiery War Axe will kill this thing off, which is also good. I'm going to do that. He's going to Ancestral Healing. Are you kidding me? Wow. So there we go. So that just happened. And that is actually preserving the life of this Archmage, hilariously enough. Okay, how do we take out this nonsense? I mean, I could use Heroic Strike to kill that, but then the Archmage is still sticking around. This doesn't quite do enough damage. Alright, we'll try Cleave, see where this hits. Okay, that's pretty much how I wanted that to go down, because now I can kill this thing. We'll play Heroics, or Core Crown Elite. Armor up. Okay, we're gonna swing for 10 damage. 1 turn. Boom, boom, boom. Now he can use the Archmage to kill the Senjin. I've got 11 damage here. This is 7, so he's actually at 18, or it's going to take 18 damage unless he gets a Taunter in the way. Ancestral Healing. Awful confident. He's going to play Lightning Storm, which will clear my board. Wow, he's at 2 hexes, Rock Biter, Lightning Storm. He's at pretty much all the cards a Shaman could possibly ask for. I guess we're going to have to grind this out, but man, if he gets a Taunt Totem right now, or a Taunt Creature, and stops me from Gore Howling the Archmage, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. No, he's just got a Yeti. Okay, so the Gore Howl will get to kill both of these creatures, which is nice. Abomination is actually not that helpful here. This is pretty bad. What could the Abomination have been instead? I don't really remember. But, well, we'll see. I might be able to play it anyway if he doesn't drop anything else good. He's had nothing but good cards. This person has played awfully, but he has had nothing but good cards. I mean, he's had the Ancestral Healing. Okay, the Ancestral Healing was really good. Really terrible. And then he had the Tauren Warrior, which is a bit mediocre. But he actually has played, like, really solid cards. And so despite bad play, he's been doing okay. Alright, so he's actually got me down pretty low. I will go down even lower. I'm going to go down to 9 health after killing that guy. Molten Giant, huh? Alright, so we're going to get a free Molten Giant here. Warsong Commander used to give these things charge. Not anymore, unfortunately. Let's play the Abomination. Armor up, and then I think I'll hang on to the Warsong Commander. We'll use that as a combo. I've got plenty of mana, so I don't need to worry about that, I don't think. And I don't want this thing to get damaged by the Abomination. Now, this thing will hit him. Down to 12. 5 plus 4 is 9 damage, unfortunately. I was going to say there's going to be 2 more damage coming from the Abomination, but there isn't now. It's just going to try to burn me out. Oh my gosh, he could actually kill me with the right cards. Like, if he had Lava Burst and anything, he would kill me right now, which is hilarious. Fire Elemental. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. I am actually going to lose this game. Please do not be a Taunt Totem. Thank god. Okay, so I might actually just be able to kill him now, depending on what I draw. So this is 4 damage. I definitely want to do that. This is 4 damage. I definitely want to do that. I believe this is lethal now. That was way too close. I am kind of shocked how close that was, but he had, you know, apart from Ancestral Healing and a Tauren Warrior, nothing but quality cards. I don't think I misplayed that. So either that was a bad player who just had really good cards, or my deck is not as good as I think it is. Well, I think it's pretty solid. Or it's also possible that I played badly, and I just was too careless. But I don't know, I feel like I just played everything when I had it. I took a bunch of damage, gore howling stuff to death, of course, and he almost actually burned me out. That fire elemental. Molten Giant, though, that could have been... what? That could have been a Blood Knight? No, I took a Blood Knight over a Sea Giant. Molten Giant, I took it over something else that was good. Maybe Shield Slam or something? Anyway, it was pretty good there, as you could see. Pretty good, got it. Ah, Jesus, the Paladins. Yeah. Least favorite matchup, Warrior versus Paladin. Alright. Well, I could keep these guys and play them on turn 3 and 4. We'll go for it. I have enough early things. I should be able to get something good, and I don't. But at least now I can play these back-to-back on turns 2 and 3. In fact, I can coin this out on turn 2, and it's a little bit difficult for a Paladin to kill it. He'd have to pretty much have a creature on the board, like a Recruit, and then buff it with like an Abusive Sergeant, or like play a Charging Murloc or something. But this is something that's a little bit difficult for Paladins to kill if the opponent plays on turn 3. Because I play it on turn 2, and I'm the second player, so he'll have turn 3 to react to it. It is a bit difficult for a Paladin to kill this on turn 3, and then it'll make the Blood Knight very good the following turn. Now, if he gets a turn 1 play, oh, please don't. Oh, thank goodness. If he gets a turn 1 play, that would be annoying. Cruel Taskmaster is music to my eyes. Now, this might actually kill a Recruit. If he plays a Recruit, I will totally kill it with the Taskmaster. It will also kill things like, I was just about to say, it'll kill things like Loot Hoarder, which is great. So I will do that. This is good for both of us. So for him, you know, he cycled a card and he got me to use up my Cruel Taskmaster, so he can't be that sad about it. But for me, I'm not letting a Paladin keep creatures, so I'm not that sad about it either. I'd love to see Scarlet Crusader here. That would be the best. Scarlet Crusader, Blood Knight, suck off the Scarlet Crusader, kill the Scarlet Crusader with the Taskmaster. That would be beautiful. But looks like he's going to do something else. That's unfortunate. He was hovering over the Recruit. Panther, huh? Well, the Panther is interesting because the Panther will kill the Warsong Commander. Or I could coin into a Gnomish Inventor, which will kill the Panther and draw me a card. Let's do that. So I'm using up my coin here. My thinking is that, well, I'm just not really going to use the coin anytime else, I don't think. So I'm preserving my Warsong Commander for later. This will, like, on turn 7, for example, I can play this and Sen'jin. On turn 6, I can play this and Blood Knight and give them charge. It's always nice. In fact, every creature I have in my hand gets charged from this. So if I can put it down where it's less likely to die, I'll be pretty glad about that. I don't want to see Blessing of Kings. I don't want to see any big minions. I just wanted to see him make a Recruit and pass the turn. That would be ideal. Because then I could clear his board. Ah, True Silver Champion's annoying. So now the Warsong Commander's no good. He can kill my Gnomish Inventor tragically. Is he going to reveal the Panther? He's probably going to keep it hidden, honestly. So I'm hoping to keep play another minion so Cleave would work, but unfortunately he's too clever for that. Let's play Sen'jin. This will protect my Cruel Taskmaster. He can, of course, use the Panther plus the True Silver Champion to kill the Sen'jin, but I don't really mind that much. What I would mind is if he buffed this Panther. That's what would be the worst. Raid Leader, Direwolf Alpha, Shattered Sun Cleric, Dark Iron Dwarf, Abusive Sergeant. These are Blessing of Kings. These are all cards I don't want to see here. I want this Panther to die to the Sen'jin, and I want the Sen'jin to live to tell about it, because then the True Silver Champion is useless for the time being. I also don't want to see Argent Protector or Hand of Protection. Those would also let the Panther deal damage. What I'd love to see is just to have him have none of those things, keep the Panther stealth, play another minion, and then I kill the Panther and the minion he plays with a Cleave, and laugh, 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 laugh. Uncle Rico, pretty cool name for a Paladin. Okay, what are you going to do, bud? It's time to make a decision. He will hit this. Does he have Consecration, perhaps? That would be very annoying, because then this Panther would still be unkillable. He is going to Consecrate. Oh, Jesus H. Ballsack Christ. Well, at least he revealed the Panther, so now, much as I'd like to kill this with a Cleave, he just didn't oblige me. I have to choose between playing Fen Creeper, just holds up against the Panther, or Fiery War Axe. I'm going to go for the Fiery War Axe here. And now that the board is empty, we're going to play Warsong Commander. So now my opponent's like, oh crap, he has to kill this. He needs another True Silver, Hammer of Wrath, he needs some way of killing this Argent Commander, something. Because otherwise he's in for, well, not a world of hurt exactly, but he's in for some hurt. A charging Fen Creeper is not something you want to face. And indeed, he actually does not have an answer to this, but the Boulder Festoger is pretty big. It will kill Fen Creeper, unfortunately. Arcanite Reaper is cute, but I can't really use it. I could do this. That won't actually kill the Boulder Festoger, however. This doesn't do it. Alright, we'll do Fen Creeper. We're gonna swing. Since I have Arcanite Reaper here, and the Fiery War Axe plus the Fen Creeper is not quite enough damage. I'm gonna go for the... Jeez, do I really want to go for the face like that? Let's think for a moment. Boulder Fist Ogre runs in, goes down to 4 health. Dark Iron Dwarf plus that will kill it, but that's weak. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him in the face. I've got a decent amount of burn potential here. Decent amount, because this is 10 damage right here. And this is 2, that's 12. If I can do this, that's 14. And then this will, if it has charge, that's, 15. So I actually have enough damage to kill him, but obviously getting it all to land is tricky. He could taunt, he could life gain, he could whatever, but I've got the damage there. I might as well start going for it, because with this Boulder Fist Ogre and me not having an execute, I'm in a little bit of trouble. These guys do not charge with the Warsong Commander, quite tragically. Guardian of Kings is really the last card in the universe that I ever wanted to see, because I can't kill it easily, and it's big and it heals him up. It's just like the absolute worst thing. Okay, here we go. I wonder, well, we're about to find out. Does this guy get charge if he socks off a Divine Shield? I believe yes. I believe yes, because this creature has an effect, and this creature has an effect, but this creature was played first, so according to the wiki, creatures that are played first have their effects triggered first. So it should give the Blood Knight charge, and then the Blood Knight's Battlecry activates, and it gets the thing. And I was correct, so the Blood Knight has charge. That is pretty epic here. We get to kill that guy for Lorthamar. Well, hang on. I could cleave to get this down to 2, but then I still can't kill it. I can't preserve my Warsong Commander is the thing. I could also actually ignore him and just go for the face. I could do 6, 8, 9 damage. Take him down to 14 health. No, that's a little risky. Let's just do this. Let's armor up. We're gonna swing. Pass the turn. And my hope here is that he kills the Warsong Commander with the Ogre, because he needs to. Then I play Dark Iron Dwarf, buff the Argent Squire, kill the Ogre. Oh god, does he have another Consecration? That would be so irritating. He has another Consecration, which kills the Warsong Commander. This is the most annoying thing I've ever seen. Lol. Ouch. That was annoying. I had a really good combo, but he just had a better one. So I could do the Abomination, then I can't play anything else. I could Arcanite Reaper to kill the Ogre, then I take 6 damage. Gotta do it. I don't have a choice. Whoa. First we kill the Boulder Fist Ogre, then we play Cleave. So he's had, like, kind of the godlike hands here, because he's had removal, mass removal, 2 Consecrations, and a Truce Over Champion. And on top of that, he's had really big drops, an Ogre and a Justice. So I feel like I could be pardoned for losing this game, since he's just had pretty godlike hands this entire time. There's another Truce Over Champion. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. So I'm just gonna heal up even more. He's healed for 8 points of health. Does he actually have removals? I say, oh wow. Well, that I'm gonna say that was a grade A pile of steaming bull honk. So we had a little bit of trouble against a shaman who played really badly, and then we got crushed by a paladin. But that paladin had a pretty godlike hand. He had answers to everything we did, and I think I played it out pretty correctly. So I'm not gonna chalk that up to the quality of the deck or my play. I think that was just bad luck. So I'm really excited to continue this run. If you want to see the rest of it, please like that. Please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and stick around. I'm gonna post the rest of the games shortly. Take care.